Welcome to part 2 of our follow-up to the video.
Why don't they teach this in school?
We already discussed all the controversy about the 12% rule in the comments, and you can go look at that video here. But in this one, we wanted to talk about something a little bit more positive.
We were pleasantly surprised after posting the video to hear back from a lot of teenagers wondering how to invest their money. So we quickly want to talk to you guys.
First, congratulations. Life is going to be so much better and easier for you if you just manage your money responsibly. So kudos to you for getting a head start. But first we want to explain to you that we are not qualified to teach you how to invest. We're not licensed, we're not educated, we're not accountants, we're not financial planners, we're not anything except a couple of people with a camera and a kitchen. But this is what we would do if we were in your shoes, and it's the same thing we'll teach our kids, and pretty much the same thing we did when we were teenagers. What we are gonna do in this video is be very specific, and that can be controversial, but we wanna be specific because when we were young, all the vague and confusing terminology just to kind of protect yourself didn't help us at all.
We've previously made a video called Investing for Beginners that tells you how we invest in the stock market, but it requires $3,000 to get started.
Based on your emails and private messages, most of you have between $500 and $1,000, and you're under the age of 18. So let's address those two things separately. First, being under 18, you have to get your parents on board to help you sign up for an account online. You can't do it alone, it has to be a joint account. It's not that big a deal, but you have to do it. When you do go sign up for an account, we suggest vanguard.com. And the reason is they have the lowest fees and they're not shareholder owned. There's a bunch of reasons for it, and we actually have a video coming up in the fall about why we choose Vanguard, but this is what we would do. So you're gonna need at least $1,000 to set up an account at Vanguard. So if you don't have that much yet, just put it in a savings account and keep adding to it and keep adding to it. Once you're at vanguard.com, it's going to ask you if you want a general savings or a retirement account.
We would pick retirement. And next it's going to ask you if you want to set up a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA. And we would pick a Roth IRA. Because you're in your teens, you are probably paying very little in taxes.
So if you're a little bit older and you have a full-time job, this would not be the case because you would want to use the tax deduction. But this is advice for teens. Okay, you've got your account set up, you've picked Roth IRA, all your details are verified, everything's ready to go. You need to pick a fund, and the fund is just the collection of stocks that you're actually investing in. And for us, I think the best one for a teenager is the target retirement date 2060. Of course, this is very highly debated and a very personal choice, but this is what we would do if we were in our teens, and it's going to be what we teach our kids.
That's it. That is the easiest and cheapest way that we know how to invest. And in our opinions, it's the best way.
Vanguard.com, Roth IRA, target retirement date fund 2060. 1, 2, 3. Once you get a little older and you have a little bit more money, you can choose different Vanguard funds. We happen to be in the total stock market index fund, but if you don't ever want to worry about that, you don't have to.
It's also a good idea not to invest every single penny that you have. You're going to want to keep some money set aside in a bank account just for the unexpected emergencies. If your car needs to get fixed or if you need to replace your phone, you don't want to take money out of your Vanguard account.
Pretend you gave your future self that money to hold on to and you can't get it back, unless you have a time machine. But how lame would it be to go to the future just to ask yourself for money that you already gave yourself? I don't know. It doesn't even make any sense. Leave the money in Vanguard. See you next week, guys. Bye.
Bye.